Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you an every item duplication glitch that will work on normal worlds and realms. For the purpose of the video, I am currently in creative. I'm going to get all the items that you are going to need. I'm also going to get some items that we can duplicate together. And for the purpose of a video, I am on a brand new world as well, but I've just made it already, just for a little bit of speed. So, also, I should let you guys know, actually, before I jump on into this, we are in the 1.21.2 version of the game, and, you can also still get your cape at time of recording this video. You've got 2 days left, so, make sure you get your cape, and, let's jump on into this. We're going to do the any item duplication glitch. Like I said, I'm going to get all of the items required to do this glitch right now. So, first and foremost, I think what I am going to do is very quickly get myself an ender chest and fill up an ender chest with a load of items that I want to duplicate. Just so it saves a little bit of room. So I'm going to fill up my inventory and then move them into the ender chest. And I'll do this off camera to save some time. Alright, sweet. I've picked out a bunch of items. As you can see, they are both mixed between like stackable items and of course like shulker boxes. You could do like single unstacked items if you want, but the most efficient way would be to fill up. Oh god, I picked too many items. Yeah, the most efficient way would be to fill up shulker boxes. That way you're going to be like duplicating so many items. We can do more than one chest at a time, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do one chest. But basically, if you want to extend this machine, I'll show you how to do it as well. So basically, we've got our ender chest right now, so I can just get rid of these items. We are also going to want to get ourselves a bed. So let me go ahead and grab myself a bed right now. So wherever the bed is, there we go. We'll grab ourselves one bed. I'm gonna grab, I mean, you could just do this with dirt. It doesn't really matter what material you use. Let's grab some dirt. You're gonna want a few stacks. We'll go like this. Just grab a few stacks, 3 or 4 stacks. I mean that's probably overkill. Let's grab a bucket of water. What else are we gonna need? A piston. Let's go down and grab ourselves a sticky piston. Remember, if you're gonna want to make a bigger version of this machine, you are gonna want obviously a bigger load. I don't know if I'm going to need redstone. Again, if I want to extend it, I may need some redstone. And last but no means least, I think I need a chest. So I think that is everything that I'm going to need. You would get an additional bit of help from an elytra if you're that late in the game. So I'm just going to do it for the purpose of the video. Grab myself some elytra and maybe a little bit of food as well. Because, of course, I will do all of this in survival. So I want to try and survive. And I think we're good to go. One last thing I'm actually going to do is just give myself an extra chest and an ender chest. And finally, also for the purpose of the video and because I am in creative, I am going to get some end portal frames. We are going to need to perform this in the end. So, like I said, for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to quickly make an end portal. You would need to go and find it. However, that's what the bed's for. You can literally put a spawn spot near the bed, making it a lot easier to access. And, of course, if you've been playing on your world, like myself, you'll probably know where this is already, so you'll probably have really easy access to this. If you're new to the game, yeah, you're gonna have to find this kind of the end. Yeah, you can do this in the overworld, but it does mean you're gonna have to completely empty chunks and the bedrock, and that is, I'm pretty sure, impossible at the minute, at least the bedrock removing, so it's not possible in the overworld. And same for the nether, and that is exactly why we're going to be doing this in the end. At this point, what I'm going to do is turn the game into survival like this. I am then going to make a spawn spot here, and basically if I die or fall in the void or anything like that, I am going to be able to come back here. Alright, so yeah, we have got a leecher and this as well, so we should be okay. And yeah, we are now good to go. So we're going to go through to the end. Now potentially we could be in a box, but we're not in a box, we're actually alright. And this is looking alright. So as well, what you could do, which is going to help you, but you don't actually need to do this. You could have coordinates on. But for the purpose of the video, I won't have, you know what, I think the majority of people will have coordinates on, so I'll put them on because it makes it a lot easier. What we're going to want to do is, you notice how we are at 50 at the minute, alright? We're basically going to want to go to 0 in the middle, which is here, okay, at the end. Are the coordinates broken? Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, right. So we want to be in 0 in the middle. You see how the last digit is 0? I'm pretty sure if I fall down here, I might die. So let me try. There we go. Nice little MLG. Oh, God, no. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Right. And yeah, I lost all my items there because I didn't have them. So, yeah, bear that in mind. You got to be really careful. Let me just grab all that stuff again, and I'll be back. So, what I'm going to do for the purpose of the video is just make it a copy, so I don't, well, if I lose my stuff again, I don't have to sort it all out. I'm also going to use the Simply Survival Realm. I'm going to do it on Realms first. And then I'll just do it on normal world. I'll just download the world. It'll be easy. I can do it in any order. It doesn't really matter. So, what I'm going to do is replace this world, confirm, and we're gonna just go and get the world that we made a copy of. It doesn't really matter, you can do the copy or that, they're exactly the same. So I'll just do the copy, and like I said, yeah, we're gonna jump on into it, and we should now be able to do this duplication glitch. Hopefully I won't fall in the void once again, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, shouldn't take too long to set up anyway. So, let's just load in. As you can see, we are loading into a realm for any skeptical people out there. It literally says realms. Realms. Here we go. Yeah, we have loaded in. Oh, very laggy on the old realm. Oh, nice. We can literally see a cave. It's kind of made an x-ray glitch for a few seconds. Pretty nice. Anyway, yeah. So, we've got everything. I'm going to put spawn here. Oh, I'll probably just sleep. Make sure I am spawned in here, which I am. I've got all the items that I require. So let's go ahead and do this. Another thing I could potentially do, actually, is put all of my stuff in my ender chest. So if I fall, at least that they're going to be in my ender chest. I think I'll do that right now. I'll put them in this shulker box. Although now I don't have a means to break this shulker box. I think I'd just do it with my hands, which is pretty long. Although I'm going to need that. I'll just hold all that stuff. You know what? That was just a complete waste of time. Sorry, guys. Basically, yeah, we're going to line up to 0. Make sure you're on 0. Put a bucket of water here. And it's actually really easy if you take your time. I totally want this right here now. And I totally need that ender chest. So I'm going to go quickly into... I can't even break that. Alright. Alright, very quickly, I had to get another ender chest because I couldn't break this in survival. But basically, yeah, long story short, we've got this going down to 0. We're going to basically go down on it like this. And now I'm not even touching the down button. I'm letting the water do its thing. And I'm basically going to place blocks all the way down till I can't place any more blocks. And you can literally see the Ender Dragon is very much still... Well, we can't see the Ender Dragon thing anymore, but the Ender Dragon is very much still, like, available to fight. So I'm going to try and do this without even fighting the Ender Dragon. Now, be careful when you get really low to the ground, because you're going to potentially maybe fall through. You don't want that. I think that's the last one that... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just fell through. I should probably keep inventory on. But now, because I've just done that part, I'll just get these stuff again. Alright, I am back, and very quickly I'm going to go down here. It should be nice and easy now, because I've actually managed to get that block on right at the end. So potentially you could remove the water, but it gives you a nice little kind of way up and down if you've not got one, and then simply go all the way across like this. Remember, the water might push you a little bit, so be very, very careful, like it's pushing me. But eventually, it will stop, and you'll be on the straight and narrow. Now, the reason we want to be on 0 going this way is because we are now on a chunk border. This is its own chunk, and if we face that way, which is north, so you come in on the obsidian platform, you want to look to the right, like this. So you're looking at the island, look to the right, and yeah, that is going to be its own chunk as well. And we're going to go out here so all of the chunks are empty, or at least the ones that we're going to be performing the duplication glitch will be empty. So you don't need to go too far out. I'm just going to go up to a nice 240 for no particular reason. You just want to make sure the chunks are empty above and, of course, like around you. So what I'm also going to do is make myself a little platform here. This is going to be for all of my stuff. And make sure this is on the left side of the line, not the right side when you're facing the island. And yeah, we're pretty much good to go. So items that we want to duplicate are going to go in there. We are now going to want to place our piston. And our piston is basically going to want to be here. And we're going to have a chest here. And we're going to have a lever like this. And push that into its own chunk. Now remember, this is a chunk border. So now that is in its complete own chunk. At this stage, I'm going to want to grab any item I want to duplicate. And add that to the chest. So I'm going to put all of these items in right now. Now, ideally, we are on realms. You could save and quit, but that's not going to work. You would have to wait 3 minutes. But to prevent that, I think what we can do is fly to the overworld. Now, because I've already, well, not fought the Ender Dragon because it's still there. What I am going to do is do a death. So I'm going to throw these in my, well, I'm going to throw all of this stuff in my Ender chest. And then I'm just going to jump off the side. And that should spawn me back in the overworld. However, that because I've moved away from the chunks, it should save it. I mean, I'm completely unloading the end now. So we should be all good to go. So what I'm going to do is like this. And now we're back in the end. What I'm also going to do, actually, because there is kind of like new information regarding this dupe. I'm going to grab this. And when I fall down, I am going to... So, we know that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, the reason I've done that is because that means that is a full chunk. Now, I want to, as well, have another little bit of a chunk marked out here. So, what I'm going to do is just put that there, just so I know that that's past the chunk. And I need that to stand on because this makes it a little bit more instant. And I'll show you what I mean. We used to have to wait for 3 minutes. We no longer have to do that. So we've got the items in there. Apparently I've not got all the items. Let's throw a couple more things in there so it's a full chest. There we go. And long story short, what we are going to want to do, we now no longer have to leave the end. That should be now saved in position. Now, sometimes, maybe when setting this up, you might have to wait a little bit longer. I'm hoping I don't have to wait anymore because I've gone through there and it has changed a little bit. So what I am going to do is pull this lever. I'm going to walk over to this little area that I've set up. I know it's past the chunk because it's 16. So I'm going to stand here. And then I'm going to save on quit. And then we're going to go back on to simply survival. Because that is the realm that we're just borrowing right now. Alright. And then, as you can see, we can go forward. And now we've got 2 chests instead of 1. And of course, all our items have been duplicated as well. The simplest way, if you wanted to rinse and repeat this right now, you've got this set up. Never touch this chest. Leave that chest in its own chunk. Alright, you're going to push the lever, break the chest I just broke. Obviously, pick up the items that you've duplicated. And then we're going to, oh, wait, we're going to go over here. Pull this chest back now. And then, once again, we are going to save and quit. And this should give you the ability to rinse and repeat the duplication glitch. So let me very quickly go on to Simply Survival. I can see from the last tutorial, some of you may have seen the last tutorial I did on this. It's way more powerful now. We no longer have a waiting time, which is exactly like it is on normal worlds. So what I shall do, now we've got this set up, I'll remove this. And say like you don't want the items, by the way. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, say like you don't want the items, you can totally just push them off. I didn't want to bring that forward. I'm going to push that back in like that. Should be alright still. Maybe I'll have to wait and reset it by going to the overworld again. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm going to do now anyway, you've seen it work twice in a row. I'm going to do it a 3rd time on normal worlds. Although this time I'm not going to set it up again. I don't really need to set it up right. I can just perform the actual duplication glitch. Because, right, so now we've loaded in to the world, just on a normal world, as you can see. And, yeah, long story short, we're going to want to make sure this is saved in position. I believe it should be, but just for the purposes of the video, just to make sure it works, I'm just going to save and quit. I might potentially go back to the overworld as well, because of that little mishap that I had earlier. But for me to do that, I am going to need to jump in the void. So I'm going to quickly go to the overworld. Just a little tactical death. You can also do that if you so choose. Just make sure you've got no expensive items on you. So, oh, hello sheep. Wow, that was a little bit glitchy. Let me jump back in. And we should be able to just jump straight down. And now perform the dupe. So, I should just be able to perform it right away. So there we go. I'm going to leave the chunk. And I'm going to save and quit. Back on Simply Survival. Even though it's not Simply Survival, it's just a random world. And yeah, there you go. We've got the chest double. Just make sure you've got it saved like I did. I think maybe if you don't have it saved, like if you were to move it, like this one in here, you've got to obviously save this one again, if that makes sense. So always remove the inside one, like this. And yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I need to reset it again because I pulled this one in. Unless I go and perform it again quickly like this. So, yeah. No doubt there'll be a load of people in the comments saying different ways to do this. All I can do is show you the way that's always worked 100% of the time for me. Every time I've set it up the way I set it up, like this, I've never had the invisible chests. And it's always been able to replicate the duplication glitch over and over again. So, like I said, there's going to be people in the comments saying their little ways to do it. Again, yeah, feel free to try those as well if maybe you are struggling. But like I say, I can only give you the way that works and has worked for me 100% of the time. I never have any issues with this duplication glitch. So, yeah. Just bear that in mind. Again, if you do need help, ask in the comments below or jump on over to the JamFam Discord server. There's a bunch of people, including myself, who will help you out. And that, my friends, is all I've got time for. That is the OP every item duplication glitch. To be honest, I still can't believe it is in the game. And, yeah, that's all I've got time for. I'll catch you guys on the next one.